Already had that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, the camera's not in focus. Anyway, stream starting. So, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some Victoria 3. I have, let's see, 200 hours in this game, just over, and I'm ready to share my knowledge of this game with you. I think that people are not good at this game, and the community really needs to step up its level of discussion and play. Really, people are just playing this game for fun and not really optimizing strategies or I don't know, playing from a really critical perspective, in my opinion. And I'd like to take a whack at it. So this is going to be a little bit of a beginner's tutorial and an attempt to form Italy, Ironman in Victoria 3. I've done this 2 or 3 times already. It can be difficult, but we're ready to get into it. We're only going to be playing this game for like 90 minutes, unlike... no. Right? Yeah. Unlike the other series I do on this channel, for some reason, Victoria 3 cooks my PC with a capital C. And so, if we play this game for longer than 90 minutes, it will alt-tab, it will mess up the stream, it's gonna, I don't know, the game just starts acting really weird on my PC after it gets too hot. So, with that out of the way, I think we will just get right into the game. So, I think the best way to start would be going over mana points and situations. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 types of mana if you count money. Bureaucracy is essentially your nation's ability to administer itself. That's not good. Sorry, it's looking a little odd on this screen. Bureaucracy is essentially your nation's ability to administer itself. These are your government workers and how effective they are. So these are your postal workers, your tax collectors, your city administrators, your road planners, and they're also your generals and your bureaucrats conducting trade outside of your country. Your next mana point is authority. This is essentially your political capital, your ability to use domestic policy to act on your populace. So you basically generate this from your authority as a monarch or as a chief executive of your nation. The more, I guess, the more autocratic laws you have, the more authority you generate. So monarchies have a lot, and republics have a little. Diplomacy is your ability to influence is your ability to influence other nations. I actually thought these were diplomatic points. Simple as that. You should be spending all of these really as much as you can, except for bureaucracy. You want to keep your bureaucracy around 100 or 200, I think. But everything else you want to keep quite low. Including your budget, actually, which is simply, the amount of tax revenue that comes in and out of your nation and your currency reserves. Currency reserves, this is an unrealistic part of the game. Pretty much every nation in the 19th century operated with a permanent national debt, and playing this game does not encourage that. You're really, really disincentivized from having large credit, and really strongly incentivized to having large reserves. That's how I would encourage you to play as well. So then we have these measures of your people's well-being. We have GDP, which is simply the sum total of all the economic activity in your nation. Literacy, which is the amount of percentage of your population that knows how to read. Pretty basic. Standard of living, this is a complicated number that I'm not really sure how it is determined. It basically exists on I'd say a 1 to 30 point scale. I don't think I've ever seen standard of living above 30. But another thing about this game that I gotta tell you is these 200 hours are almost exclusively in the early game. My experience in this game, my longest game goes to 1891, I think, and other than that, mostly stops in the 1880s and the 1870s. So that's where this tutorial is probably going to end in terms of its expertise. Standard of living, your populations are split into 3 classes: lower, middle, and upper. Lower being the vast majority of your population, middle being a smaller amount, and the upper strata being like the tiny 1%. There is, or there should be, a way to see the distribution of pops in your stratus, but I don't know. I wish I did. And then we simply have your population. So those are the basic things you're going to be dealing with to look at the health of your nation. That and situations. Right now we have 3. construction, which is over here. These are the buildings that you're building in your empire. Interests, this is where your diplomats and your, essentially where your diplomatic focus is, and where other nations are participating as well. Interests, let's just take a look at the diplomatic view. Interests are these regions, and if you have an interest in a region, you can annex territory in it, attempt to annex territory in it through diplomatic plays, which we'll get into later. And you also have interests in all the other nations that have interests in those regions. So Italy only has 4 because they're a minor power. Great powers get, I think, 6. Anyway, every nation has their like home capital turf as a region that they have an interest in by default. For Italy, and for most nations in this game, I think that your interests are going to be quite similar. You are going to want an interest in Eastern Europe that will give you Prussia, Austria, and Russia because these are economic superpowers. You're going to want one in the Low Countries, I think, because France and England will probably both have an interest here. And Belgium and the Netherlands are sort of big deals, but the Netherlands is quite a big deal because they control the Dutch East Indies. I'm not sure if you need an interest in Indonesia and the Netherlands to get ideal access to their markets, but you definitely want both. So this will give us interests with most of the powers in Europe that we want to talk to. If you want any territory, like for example Greece, we are going to have to declare an interest there. But if you want to unify a nation in this game, there are 2 ways you can do it: diplomatically and militarily. And if you're really, by the way, want to do diplomatic unification, not military. And if you do any military action, you really reduce your ability to unify diplomatically. So the opening of this game, if you're trying to unify a nation, is going to be really, really peaceful for the first, 10 years, probably. We could declare an interest in the Ottoman Empire, but to get Greece and recover some Balkan territories, but that really is not in the cards for me. Where I would like these interests declared is northern China, which will be explained in a moment, and Dixie. So you can see that I focus these interests on the world's dominant economic powers. Let's take a look at this scoreboard here. So with this, we do have interests, as long as the Netherlands hold up, in all of these economies. Even the Ottoman Empire, probably. Not Japan and not Spain. But other than that, we'll be trading with all these people who are the leading producers of goods that we will need to develop our economy, which is why we have interest in those regions. Okay. And taxation capacity. So bureaucracy is generated through government administration, which is a building right here. They also generate taxation capacity. You literally build these buildings in places that need government administration. You hire the workers there to administer the taxes. This is a very intense game of economic simulation, okay? So you need sufficient taxation capacity in all of your regions, especially your capital, where most of your economic activity is going to be going on, to efficiently run your government. So right now you can see, because we have, we'll look at research in a bit. Because we have, 33 insufficient taxation capacity, we have, I think we can view it here. Or here, unrealized taxes is what it's called. Oh yeah, 1.6K. So just over 20% of our budget surplus is just being wasted by people who can't collect their taxes efficiently. So this should be a high priority for us. Alright, by the way, situations. This is what the game thinks should be a high priority for you. This is very similar to all the other Paradox games. They have situations up here that you need to look at. Now we will take a look at this other situation. Research. Research comes in 3 different trees and 5 different tiers. Okay? In terms of importance, it's really, in my opinion, production, society, and then military. Military, as we will discuss soon, is really the one that really goes to the wayside when it comes to the priority. My first research and your first research, I think, should almost always be either nationalism, where are we? Right here, to get... damn, I forgot that Italy doesn't have nationalism to start with. You gotta get mass communications. to get your nation formation on the way, get your authority up, or it should be atmospheric engine if you don't have it, water tube boiler, which you should most nations will be starting with this research, or lathe or canneries. You want to get your economy. Oh, also agriculture. To get your economy off the ground, you're really going to want to focus on one of three things: raising your people's standard of living by delivering them higher quality goods, such as more food through new production methods. We'll talk about production methods. Or building shit for them, which is what I want to do. So, my first research will probably be atmospheric engine. I forgot that we don't have nationalism. So, to do any nation formation in this game, you do need to have nationalism research. I know we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here, but you go in culture, look at nation formation. You are going to need nationalism to unify your country, and you can unify Italy in 1841. As I think that's the earliest you can do it. But that will involve rushing nationalism, which you'll find that if you try to do unification runs in this game, that pursuing unification as your primary goal has negative long-term consequences. Like, for example, if we rush nationalism, we are not going to get to develop our mining industry at all, which is going to severely restrict our ability to be a large international player in the late game. Something super important about this game that is also not discussed in the community is the decisions you make early in the game are what win you the game for sure, not the decisions you make late in the game. So the first 20 years are definitely the most important in my opinion. With that being said, I think our first research is going to be atmospheric engine. 3 freaking years. So it would take us 2 years. It would take us 7 years. Yeah. Although it'll be a little bit faster than 7 years because we're gonna get a lot more innovation by the time we do this. I think we are definitely gonna start with atmospheric engine. A super important thing about tech in this game is you pay no cost to switching your research, only opportunity cost. So if we decide that unification timeline is higher up on the chart, then we can start researching massification immediately. The only cost we pay is you're not going to get atmospheric engine as fast. However, there is huge tech spread in this game. Really more tech spread than any other Paradox game I've played. So we have our first research selected. We've gone through our mana points. We've gone through our, I don't know what the hell you want to call these, except for radicals and loyalists, but that's pretty clear, and we'll see how radicals and loyalists work. We also have a great power ranking, or the leaderboard is actually what this should be referred to as. This is an important tool to measure your progress in the game. Hey, we have someone in the chat. How's it going? This is important to measure your health and performance in the game. If you are winning or losing, is going to be determined here. Prestige is essentially big dick points. How other nations view you. You want high prestige. GDP, we've already went over that. Standard of living, we've already gone over that. Population, we've already gone over that. Prestige is a really arbitrary number. You can generate prestige artificially by creating art academies and monuments, but I don't do that. I think it's a waste of economic activity. Really only do that if you really need to push up this leaderboard. GDP is the most important number in this leaderboard, and personally, my view of winning this game is getting this number to 100 first. That's really what I focus on most of the time I'm playing this game in the early game. Okay, we can start with politics. We are 15 minutes into the game, and we're on our first menu. That's good. Okay, overview. Here we go, baby. So government types. I think there are 3 different types of governments at the start of the game. Republics, monarchies, and council republics. Oh, and then there's the special types like Her Majesty's government over here, right? Yeah, right there. Anyway, we're an absolute monarchy. The Kingdom of Sicily is ruled by the Bourbons. This is Bourbon, but believe it or not, that means Bourbon, which is the former French royal family, who I believe could be wrong. We also have another Bourbon on the Spanish throne right now. This is our distant cousin or something. So we are the king. The king has traits. All characters in this game have traits. He's imperious. He's a political operator, and he comes from the landowner class. Okay, so I'm not sure how true this is in the game, but when it started, you used to really only want a government type of you needed to have this guy included in your government. Whatever part of the ruling class or what would you, faction he came from, you needed him in the government, or your legitimacy, which is what this is super low. So this is our king. We have an heir, and this is our government. We have the landowners in our government. We have factions here, okay? These are alternative people that we can have in our government. If you live in a parliamentary country like I do, this will be very familiar to you. The king has a government, just like His Majesty has a government. We have a little cabinet here that we can assemble. So, to pass laws, which is the point of government, you need people in your government to want to pass those laws, okay? It's really that simple. So you have to look at the things that you want to do on this chart, which this is very complicated. The laws that you want to pass are going to be determined on a highly contextual basis based on the nation that you're playing. However, the first three laws, I think, are pretty much... The first three laws you should choose are... Focus on our... It's really a tie between these three, right here. Our first choice is going to be education system. This is something that I want to get into when we actually start playing this game. Italy is so screwed. Or two Sicilies. I'm going to say use Italy and two Sicilies interchangeably because we are trying to form Italy. They're so screwed in terms of tech. All these other great powers just completely out-tech them. So not only do they have a huge lead on us in terms of innovation that they generate, but they're just so far ahead of us on tech, like I said. Most nations of the game have, I think, atmospheric engine, intensive agriculture, lathe, lots of stuff that we don't have. They have mass communications, and so not only is Italy super far behind in terms of the innovation they generate, but they're also super far behind in the tech that they have. So to succeed in this game as Italy, you're going to want to focus on getting your innovation cap, hitting your innovation cap as soon as possible, and raising it as soon as possible. I lost track of what I was talking about there for a second. Oh, yeah, this is why I said I wanted to get religious schools. Religious schools as opposed to private schools, because private schools are determined, the access is determined by essentially your standard of living, people's ability to afford their school, and you have to pay for public schools, and we cannot afford to pay for public schools, so we are going to outsource this to the clergy, and this has consequences. Passing all the laws in this game has consequences, positive and negative, and depending on your opinion, actually, like it's not, some of them are positive in terms of your opinion. So, for example, this is going to increase education access, which is great, but it is also going to increase the amount of our population that converts to Catholicism, which is going to increase the strength of the clergy. Is the clergy? The Catholic Church class, or sorry, faction in our government. However, we really need our people to be educated a lot more than we're concerned about than being Catholic. And also, if we look at this, the strongest faction in the game, in Italy, is the landowners. The strongest faction in almost every nation, I believe, or every nation, is the landowners. And so yeah, the second strongest is the Catholic Church. We're okay with increasing their strength. This basically just means I think that they are going to get bigger, like 20% faster. And I'm not sure if them getting 10% more clout means that they get 1.9% more clout here, taking them to 2.1, or takes them up to 29 eventually. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but anyway, we really need religious schools, so we are going to add the Catholic Church to our government. We can do it here, or we can look at our three most legitimate governments here. Thankfully, the game added this before this was taken out. Alrighty, so we're going to add the Catholic Church to our government. So the nice thing about being a monarchy is you can pretty much swap in and out governments whenever you want. Republics are highly discouraged from doing this. This is one of the reasons why Two Sicilies is the nation that every single Victoria 3 player should start with, because it's really easy to run. So yeah, we're going to add the Catholic Church to our government. We can reform it whenever we want, but this is the one we got. We're going to try and pass a law. You can try and pass a law and stop passing a law whenever you want. You have a chance to pass it every day. Every tick here. If you have a high legitimacy, you're going to tick legislation super quickly, 180 days. If you have low legitimacy, above 25, above 25, you will tick every once in a while, and if you have below 25, you were just not going to get any take it all. So keep your legitimacy above 25. Really, keep your legitimacy above 50. Have if you have below 50 legitimacy, your radicals go up insanely fast, which is a problem if you're a republic, which we will see when we get to the United States, which I think they're going to be who we play after Italy. Okay, so we've gone through this, we've gone through this, we've gone through this. We've chosen a law. Oh, and we have institutions. Institutions you get from passing certain laws, like, for example, education will give us access to the... education institution. You invest bureaucracy in institutions. You get bureaucrats to administer your bureaucracy for your institutions for you. So, we're going to pass this, if we can. Got a 20% chance to do it in 45 days only. I don't know why that's not 180 days. 19% chance of just getting it outright, and 38% chance of something good happening, a 45% chance of something happening, and a 0% chance of nothing happening. Alright, budget. Okay, this is your nation's revenue and expenses. Real simple. You get these from these, and you lose them from these. Your taxation capacity, okay? You want it to be in the middle. Generally, this is kind of a debate in the community. There are two schools of thought, essentially. You can have your taxes at the max and try and provide a sort of neo-command economy and deliver goods for your people manually as fast as you can. However, this is going to give you a lot of radicals and makes your government less legitimate. And having high taxes really murders the crap out of your standard of living. Believe it or not, taking money out of your people's pockets stops them from saving it. So... you are going to want to keep your taxes, in my opinion, here, or here. These three. However, we are going to find, because I am a huge whore and addict for constructing this game, that we are going to take closer to these two than the middle, unfortunately. We also have consumption taxes. These are taxes that you spend your authority on. Remember, we talked about how authority is political capital to affect your domestic population. One of the ways you want to affect your domestic population is raising revenue by taxing things that they use. So, every single nation I play in this game, I pass the services consumption tax. This is the best consumption tax in the game. I think every nation needs services. This is essentially like a little employment tax. Government takes a little bit of money for providing the public goods provided to create employment. There's even a strong case that the government should get a little bit of services tax. I don't like taxing things that my people use a shit ton of, like grain. Like, we can go in here, look at our people's standard of living, then we can go into the lower strata standard of living, and we can go into what they're spending their money on. You can see that 25% of their expenditure is grain, and they pay 23% more for grain than your average global citizen. So, we would not be a good king if we made them pay, what's our consumption tax right now? 35% more for wheat. I don't want to increase the cost of wheat. That literally just dramatically increases the highest expense for our people. And I want to take care of our people, right? Services, they can just take a little bit. You know, we can just take 35% of all their paychecks. It's a lot more reasonable, I think. Or at least anyone who has a job. Like a job. I don't really know how the services tax works in this game, but I'm getting a little bit too into it. Click this button. Every time you play this game, it is a good button to click. Now, like I said, monarchies have lots of excess authority. The best place, I think, to spend your extra authority is on consumption taxes or after you're done decrease. We'll get into decrease in a bit. By the way, I haven't talked about this yet, but the best thing about this game and why it's so ahead of its time as a Paradox game is it's highly, highly, highly accessible, okay? So, in any other Paradox game, if I wanted to figure out the state of the living of my people, I wouldn't be able to just hover over this and let the circle fill up, and then go into here and let the circle fill up, and then go into here. This game is so good at presenting the information that you are interested in to you. You just have to find it. And it's pretty easy to find it. Like, look how easy it is to find what our people are spending their money on. However, like I said, I don't know how to see which one our class or faction spread. No, our class spread. Anyway. Okay, politics, budget, Yeah, this is just a list of our states, their income, taxes, and then our assets. We went over this. Principal is the amount of money you owe, right? Actually, how am I forgetting the definition of principal? Credit is the amount of money we owe. Principal isn't that the debt? Sorry, not the debt, the interest? Sorry about that, folks. Buildings. Alright, you got 4 different types of building, okay, dog? Urban buildings, rural buildings, developments, and then what you're working on right now. And also construction sectors are the only type of building in the construction section. Food industries, textile mills, we don't need to get into each of these individually. They have production methods, okay? Each one of these boxes is a sort of like a step in the production process, and each one of these boxes within it is an alternative step that we can take in that process. So we got wheat farms, okay? If we learn more advanced ways of growing wheat, we can switch from simple farming to, example, soil enriching farming. This produces more grain, but costs us fertilizer, okay? Something that is not good about this game is that when you annex territories that are not, that weren't yours previously, their production method doesn't switch. So that's something to keep in mind, and something this game does not communicate to you very well at all. This is the only way it does. There's a little arrow here showing that our farms have 3 different options for production methods here, and because there's arrows here, we're not just doing one. Now, what do we want to do with our wheat farms? Like I just said, we want to really focus on lowering the cost of grain for our people. So maybe we want to do the single crop. Even though the Italian people love their wine, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Although we can get wine other ways. I'm usually in favor of doing this. And whenever you change a production method, the game will provide an idea, a guess, a rough estimate of whether this decision will positively or negatively impact your economy. However, it's highly unclear to me how accurate this substitution is. And it's not the game's fault. Like, there are so many, I think, higher order consequences to changing your production method that it's not able to calculate them. Like, for example, yeah, I'm going to switch to maintain single crop. The game doesn't know that I can switch to making more wine through a different production method somewhere else. And so it can't account for that increased cost. And it can't show us the opportunity cost of multiple different production methods at the same time. I like doing single crop. That was a little bit too much of a tangent. This is getting to be an in-depth tutorial. Alright, so yeah, we got different types of buildings, we got production methods. The nice thing about Italy, and one of the reasons why you should play them, is they don't have a lot of states, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states to start. The United States has many. The second age we're going to play. Prussia has even more. Also, another thing about our states is they're not super developed. So we don't have many different types of buildings. This is another reason why you should just focus on 2 Sicilies to start the game. Your first construction move in this game should always be, no matter who you're playing, to build more construction. In the early game, you want to get about up to 25 construction pretty much as fast as you can. Italy is really going to struggle in that department. Like I said earlier, the other nations of the world have super, super advanced iron and ore construction compared to us. By the way, this is how you can see what construction costs and what your people are spending the construction costs on. I didn't know about this for like my first 20 hours of the game. Super important to look at this. If you want to reduce the cost of construction for your people, the best way is to make sure that they pay less for the goods they need to do that construction. So building tool workshops, building iron mines, building farms give you fabric, cotton plantations give you fabric, and logging camps give you wood. So our first move as Italy is going to be to triple our construction capacity. How do you choose where to build construction? A, your capital is always going to be a place that you're doing lots of construction in. B, the next thing you want to do is look at the states that have important shit or are going to have important shit that you're going to use. So another incredible advantage that 2 Sicilies has, in fact, one of the few advantages 2 Sicilies has, is they have really good, what would you call these, region buffs? Region specialities? Like, local characteristics, I guess I would say. So we got 2 map modes, by the way. Here's the national map mode. Here's the state map mode, just determined by if you zoom in or out. Okay, we have an hour left for this beginner's tutorial before I have to stop and my computer overheats. Okay, so to view a state's local characteristic, we go here and here. These little circles are unique characteristics. There are lots of them in the game. They all have different names, so Terra Rossa is not the only agriculture throughput. By the way, throughput essentially is just a fancy word for output in this game. There are lots of different labels for these. So Terra Rossa gives us agriculture output, which means we want to build farms here. This is, if we're ever going to build a farm, we probably want to do it here because we get 15% more of anything we farm here. Same thing down here. Sicily is a sulfur. There are no words to describe the level of sulfur that are contained within Sicily. Okay, we are the #1 producer of sulfur in the world, and we're going to stay that way. I can't. Someone looked at this. There's a way to see the level of sulfur in other states, and for some reason Sicily has like an absolute bozo amount of sulfur, and you get that 20% sulfur buff. So we're going to be the sulfur kings of the world, and we'll always be able to feed our people with this useful little agriculture output. So with that knowledge in mind, we can select our capital as a place where we're definitely going to want to build construction, and I can just tell you from personal experience, you are going to want to build one, maybe two here. I think we'll just start with 5 there, 1 there, and we have 1 more to do, right? 4? No, okay, so we've already tripled it. Alright, so that's our first construction out of the way. We can go a little bit more into the queue. Looking at your construction queue is most of what you do in this game. By the way, we have still not unpaused, and we've been here for a half hour. Like I just said, the first thing we're focusing on is our construction industry. So we are going to try and reduce these costs of construction. These things are going to go up a lot after we triple the demand for these goods, okay? So if we look at our urban section, we already have 3 tools workshops that can make 60 tools. And we're going up to 6, so we should have demand for 60 tools, approximately. And what do we got here? 60 per level. Yeah, our tool, we should be able to make tools, although I think we use tools for other shit. Our tool consumption should be good. We're really going to probably want to focus on iron as our start. Although, you can see our tool. We're going to need tools as well. Okay, by the way, the reason I built a construction sector in Calabria is because Calabria is one of the few states that can support coal mines. You can see that these zeros mean that there is no coal mine here, but there could be. Sicily, for example, only has sulfur, which is why we're not going to focus all on mining there. You can get iron and coal, 2 essential construction goods, out of Calabria. And we're just going to start with good old 5 iron mines. Alright, so that's construction out of the way. Market. This is the Sicilian market, okay? Each nation in this game, as you can see in the market map mode, these are all your map modes down here. We're not going to, this is not part of the tutorial. You can click on these as you need them. Each country has its own market. Okay, this is different from Victoria 2, which I've never played, but there's a global market in that game, and there are competing national markets in this game. So, you got sell orders and buy orders. Your pops literally have these. These are your people's needs, okay? And then the balance of them. So you can see we got a big old liquor shortage and a big old sulfur surplus. The Italian people want to drink, and we mine all this sulfur, and we got no one to sell to. You can solve these problems by creating trade routes. Trade routes, generate productivity. Sorry, I thought I had someone behind me. Trade routes generate productivity for your people. And high productivity routes give you more money. More money goes into your budget, and you can use the budget on things that give you more money. Simple as that, folks. Trade routes cost bureaucracy and convoy. You want to get your people the things that they need, and sell people things that they need. Simple as that. You are going to want to look at things your people overpay for, and things that your people don't have, and provide them those things. And look at things your people have too much of, and sell other people those things. Simple as that. You can only export to, I think. No, okay, I'm not going to speak out of turn. The markets that you can participate in are heavily influenced by your interests. Not 100%, right? Because nations can put interest in you and change their interest in the regions that you have interest in. But I believe that is the determining factor in whether or not you can connect with these. So, for example, our interests and the interests that people have in us give us access to these porcelain producers. Oh, porcelain is not a good one because it's a very advanced good. Let's go to grain. Okay, so these are all the people that we can buy grain from. And yeah, I think that's determined by interest, but that's one I don't know. I'm still learning this game after 200 hours. No surprise. Okay, market, military, you got your army, you got your conscripts, you got your garrisons. I actually have no idea what this is for, and this is the first time I've clicked on this section of the menu. I'm beat here. You can assign naval missions here. You will only do 2 naval missions. Patrol coast, I guess raid convoys, although raiding convoys in this game doesn't never works. And naval invasion, which is broken as fuck. We will get into that. Probably next part. All right, we're almost there. We got through the big 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. Diplomacy. We have declared our interests. This is where we spend our influence points. You can only influence nations that you have interest in. We have declared our interest, and I've explained why. I don't know why you would ever release the subject, but if you want to, you can. Technology, over it. We've chosen the technology. Cultures. These are the different types of pops. Pops are like the representation of people in your country. And these are the different types we have. So we have only one type of culture, South Italian, and we got, they're Catholics. Is that I spend almost no time looking at this. These are the laws that we have. And this is where you want to go to see if you can form the nation that we're interested in forming. We'll get into what this means and how it works later. Population. Ooh, maybe this is where we can look at that, the breakdown of our classes. We sorta can. Okay, so 60% peasant. Yeah, but you not really break down of classes. You can see that 58% plus 24% of people are not that well off, and the middle class and upper class are probably in here. There you go. Detailed list. Never ever use this. I see some advanced players using this, and I don't know what it's for. Journal. These are your mission objectives for the game. This is everything that your nation could want to do throughout the entire game. They will appear here. You will choose whether or not to pursue them by highlighting a star, which will appear after we advance the game. Outliner. You can... maybe it'll appear in a moment. These are things that you can add to your little outliner over here. You always want to have one on for your factions. And for some reason, there's a stupid bug in this game that takes it away. Sometimes. But you'll always want to shut it on. It's not on by default. Map list. This is the... Oh, I guess we're in the markets map list. I actually didn't know about that one either. Okay, guys. 40 minutes. That is how it's done. I broke down all the mana points. I broke down all the things we can look at. I broke down the situations. I broke down all the menus. Oh, we got these menus down here. Crap. Okay, these... Like I said, this game is accessible. Or it's trying to be more accessible than any other Paradox game. This is your, like, ease of access section, okay? So when you want to do something, instead of right-clicking on a state and figuring out what you want to do, or right-clicking on someone else's state and figuring out what you want to do, you can look at these, okay? So if you want to produce a certain type of building, you can see there's different types of buildings here. We can choose where we want to build them. It's just like this. It gives us the exact same access, not the same information, but the exact same abilities. Okay? Political lens. What would the big corollary be for that? I'm not sure how to use the political lens over here. I'm not even sure if you can. Diplomatic plays. We'll get into this in a bit once we start spending our influence in using diplomatic plays. Military lens. Just assigning construction. This is where we can activate conscription, although never ever do that from here. I never ever use these. I don't know what the heck. Okay. Honestly, never ever use this. I don't know why you would ever use the military lens. Trade lens, I also never use the trade lens. You're really going to be using these three mostly. Alright. 41 minutes and 30 seconds. And I think the first 5 minutes was stream intro. So, damn. Alright, so that's your tutorial for the buttons and what they do. We can now begin to play the game of Victoria 3. I am glad you're here. Let us begin. Our mission objective is going to be to unify Italy. Okay? to achieve this aim, we are going to spend our influence points on the other Italian nations to get them to like us and want to form a nation with us. Okay? The game is as simple as that, folks. We're going to begin improving relations with all these countries. Oops. Okay, and those are all the Italian countries, right? Right, we're good. We're good. Also, yeah, Sardinia, Piedmont is down here. If you want to form Italy, there are really two realistic options. Three, I guess, if you count the Papal States. I guess if you want to do some weird roleplay. Sardinia is really the other option. I have never done it as them. I've heard they're an okay candidate. But like I said, if you play Sardinia, you're not going to get these goated local characteristics. 50% agriculture, 20% salt. And I think the nice thing about Sardinia Piedmont is that you can really focus on developing the capital. Because you have iron, coal mine, logging, all that stuff here. But I think that Sardinia Piedmont is not the one that you want to play as if you were trying to unify Italy as fast as possible. Okay. Crap. What was I just doing before I... So, the camera's not in focus. Sorry about that. What was I just doing? Oh, no. I just applied all... I just spent our influence. If you ever need more influence, you can declare a rivalry, by the way. It's a diplomatic action that you can do right here, or you can just click on any nation that is a fellow... So they have to be at your power rank or below, I think? Or at your power rank or above to be your rival. So you can look here. You see these are all countries we can declare a rival. We all know, history buffs here will know that the Ottoman Empire is the sick man of Europe. They are a lot stronger than us, but I do not think they will mess with us. We could also do Greece, but I want Greece to be our friend. It's really Spain of the Ottoman Empire. I'm more afraid of Spain than I am of the Ottoman Empire, so we are going to rival them. And now we have 300 extra influence whenever we want to spend it. For example, befriending a great power such as France. So, unless you're trying to form a nation, like Prussia or Italy is at the start of the game, you're pretty much going to want to spend your influence on getting the great powers to like you, and then getting whatever great power you want to mess with to not like you. That's pretty much how you spend your influence points. After you do that, I really don't know what you buy. Like, after you get your... if you can effectively manage the opinions of all the great powers against you, then you are just spending influence, like, on what? You know what I mean? I don't really know. Anyway, with our extra 400 influence, we are really just going to be befriending the French, who are... I think undeniably the best ally for an Italian formation run. That or the Austrians, but you obviously want to reclaim the northern Italian territories from the Austrians. Spain they will never have a large military. Prussia is the real deal, but they don't border you and are far away. England, their ability to help you really depends on whether or not they're focusing on you. But France, because you will have this geographic tie to them, they usually do a pretty good job of getting your back. Although the allies you can choose is Italy, you kind of just have to take who you can get. Alright, so we're spending our diplomacy. We're going to spend our authority on some decrees. Okay, so decrees is the other way you spend your authority. I talked about this a little bit. So there are many different types of decrees. The ones we're going to use are encourage manufacturing in the capital, because this is where we make all of our advanced goods. We're going to encourage the agriculture industry in the agricultural region for an exponential buff to all the agricultural output of that region. And we're also going to encourage resource industry in Sicily to exponentially increase the amount of sulfur we extract, and in Calabria to not exponentially, but increase the amount of iron we extract by 20% as well. And then that gives us 400 authority left over to spend on taxes, and the other thing you can spend your authority on is bolstering a certain faction, or suppressing a certain faction, which essentially is just increasing or decreasing the portion of the population they are. Not the portion of the population they are, the amount of political clout / strength they have in your society. So, is there anything else I really want to tax? Like wood, why would we tax wood? Liquor, that's one you could sort of tax. The United States has had a whiskey tax for centuries. It's a pretty good one to have. Also, it's a really good way to raise revenue. Like, there's no other good on here even close to 100 authority that returns 4.75k. By the way, I have no idea what this game chooses costs 100 authority to tax and what it chooses costs 300 authority. Like, how in the world is Liquor 100 for 5k and Closer 300 for 3k? It really means that we should click this button, doesn't it? Alright, that gives us 394 left over. Bolstering is 200, I think, and we're probably going to want to bolster. You either want to suppress the landowners, which we can't do because they're our class, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, it's because they're in government. Or bolster the intelligentsia. I think we are going to want to bolster the intelligentsia. Oh, just knocked over our hard drive. It's okay. Already bolstered. And then we have 194. Are we going to spend that on taxing our people? We could pass 2 small taxes. Like luxury clothes and luxury furniture. Luxury clothes is actually not a bad one. And I think we'll hang on to the 94. I'm okay taxing luxury clothes. But not regular clothes, you know? Hell, we're probably making all these luxury clothes. These Italian suits. Your authority will hover between 0 and 100 if you keep it under 100. Some things make your authority go down, like changing leaders and a bunch of other crap. We're also going to want to increase our taxation capacity in the regions. Remember, you can see here that, what is that? I don't know what 1.6 out of 13 is, but over 10% of our budget is on realized taxes right now. So, by the way, each government administration generates 10 taxation capacity. That's something the game did not tell me at the start, or something that I didn't notice from the game at the start. So we'll have 1 extra here, but we're going for efficiency here. I'm willing to have 1 extra government efficiency to save us the time. Sorry, taxation incapacity to save us the time. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, after 49 minutes, we are ready to press the space bar and begin this video game. Thank you for being here. Let us get our Italian Formation Ironman underway. I will also see at the start of the game, the opinion of your factions will change whenever you decide to pass or not pass a law. Hopefully, booyah, we can get introduced in our outliner. Oh, something I forgot to mention about factions. Shit. We're going to keep letting the game playing. Russia's improving relations with us, that's good. Factions have bonuses and debuffs. Buffs and debuffs on whether or not they like you. They all have 1 negative debuff, which is the far left, and 2 positive debuffs. A good one and a really good one. So because the Catholic Church likes us a lot, because we're passing a law that they like, they are encouraging the Italian people to have sex, and they are talking about how awesome we are, which gives us more authority. The intelligentsia really doesn't like us right now, which is reducing our prestige. But that's fine. Yeah, okay. So now we can start getting into more specific stuff about like how to play the game. Like for example, you're gonna see that our construction count. Oh, looks like we're probably gonna want to declare a new rival. Diplomacy, diplomatic actions, rivalry. We have 12 new options because I guess we're less of a big deal now. Bavaria. Yeah. Okay, sweet. We're at 0. I don't see us spending other influence right now. And also, it looks like we lost our rivalship with the Ottoman Empire. Okay, we have new situations. These come up all the time. Big surprise. Iron good input shortage. It's almost like when you triple your construction capacity without increasing the supply of goods you need. We're going to pause the game really quickly. So, we can actually solve this problem a little bit. You can see that we're trying to build iron mines. But we can just import iron. You can also see that this has changed. Oh, another godsend. Okay, some people go after this game for being unrealistic, but my favorite, least realistic part of this game is if you fuck up and create a shortage of a good, it can only get 75% out of control, okay? Like, people need porcelain, people need fabric, people need wood, but the demand is never going to go above 75%, which is, hugely economically unrealistic, but I think we can all agree as players that this cap makes our lives a lot easier. So to solve this problem, you can see we have a deficit of 182 iron. So we need to find people to sell us that iron. We can import it. You are generally going to want to sort by productivity or amount. You know, this is the efficiency of it, and this is the amount of iron that it's going to deliver for us. We are definitely going to want lots of iron, so I'm happy clicking this button a bunch of times. Okay, unfortunately, like, that's not going to kick in right away. The trade routes are going to have to establish themselves. So we will see the price of iron come down over time, and also come down over time once we get started on these mines. Yep, iron is an expensive government good. Big surprise. We also have tariffs here that we can set. We can encourage import or export of tariffs. Sorry, of iron. I generally don't mess with these. Okay, let's get back on track. We have some journal entries that we can look at. Like, literally don't have a civil war for 30 years. Easy. 75% of Sicilian states have urban centers greater to level 5 or equal to. Enact a suffrage law to let people vote. By the way, we're a monarchy, right? So the people really don't have much of a vote. We're an absolute monarchy, so the king can do whatever he wants. Patronize romanticism. Build some art academies. We're going to do that later. Alrighty. We're underway, and I actually think that now we are ready to get up to speed. I really play this game hovering between speed 3 and speed 4. Oh, we don't have a lot to focus on right now. Oh, yes! Love to see it. Love to see it. We got a law on our first tick, which does not happen often. And literally the most important law we could get right now, you know? We really, really, really need education access, and we got it. Alright, next, like I said, you're going to want to focus on these 3 laws. In my opinion, as any of the nations that you start as, if you get charity hospitals, you could reduce your mortality by 5% for free without paying anything. Seems really good to me, man. Oh, let's also see if the Catholics are at 1.21%. Yeah, see? So they did get 10% more. So this would give them 22 if we pass this health insurance system, which I think we will. This also gives us access to the education institution. So if we had more bureaucracy, we could click on these bubbles and invest in this institution over time. Because we have a bureaucracy deficit here, primarily because of all the trade routes for iron that we just started, you can't invest in these institutions. Maximizing your law enforcement institution is extremely important. It's the best way to reduce radicals in this game. I think. However, you do not want to increase the power of law enforcement within your country as long as you have this local police force law. Okay? I think most nations in the game start with local police force, and you want to avoid that at all costs. Okay? An important thing to note for modern political societies is that we have civilian control over the military. Okay? This is what dedicated police force is. Okay? The armed forces respond to the king, and he protects the people. Okay? This is not the armed forces are in charge of the armed forces. This is the king is in charge of the armed forces. Okay? You do not want the people who are most likely to rebel against the state, the landowners who are going to spend this entire game disempowering, to be in charge of the law enforcement in our nation. We don't want the police to be paid by the landowners. We want them to be paid by the king and the government. So we're not going to increase our law enforcement investment at all until we remove the landowners from its administration. Also, that's a really good example of seeing how the systems in this game interconnect. You can see that our construction has gone up like crazy. I'm not sure where it started. I think it started at 14, so we've over doubled it. You can see that we get 5 here, so this should hover right around 30. You get, I don't know where the bonus 3 points come from. I think it's from the 1% efficiency, but I don't know. I don't know. We're losing our power rank because the intelligentsia does not like us, and there was something else that was costing us prestige. Oh, our bureaucratic shortfall. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it was our influence deficit. But because we have a bureaucratic shortfall, you can see our unrealized taxes have quadrupled. But I want to get these iron mines done. You can see we're still paying a lot for iron. 60. It's not like what we're overpaying for by the most. By the way, one trader out of porcelain can solve our porcelain problem, so I think we'll do that. Okay, we're coming up on our our first tick for charity hospitals. Yeah, see, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Farmers and Calabria have been making appeals to the government about the dangers of equipment they're using, and would like some sort of healthcare to reduce the hardships for them. Don't offer help or focus on establishing healthcare. Yeah, it's not even close, right? You obviously want to increase your chances by 40% and just take a little bit of mortality. This will be offset completely by, this will be, a 2% increase in mortality will be completely offset by the actual passing of this healthcare law. Okay, sweet. You can see that we have solved our porcelain shortage. I'm not sure what this blue line means. I'm not sure what this blue line means. I think it's the global median. You can see there, wine is our next big one. Anything with a productivity greater than 15, I pretty much always click on. Anything with a productivity greater than 10 is worth clicking on, in my opinion. And any essential good, like wood, iron, steel, you can see that right here, what the game is recommending we focus on importing and exporting. Anything like wood, I will take even a 1, because, you know, we spend a crap ton of money on wood. You can see right now, if you go to our budget, what is it? Construction goods are 28k of our 58k expenses, so just under half of our total expenses. And wood, oh yeah, we got that second tick. I'm going into speed 3. Wood is, what is it? 240, I don't know, 20% of our construction costs. So 20% of 28, 5,000. We're just spending on wood. So I'm okay with a little bit of increase in productivity of wood for 20, injected into the market to reduce its cost overall. Speaking of which, we now have a tool shortage. 6 producer overall tools. We have, yeah. So like I said, we use tools for different stuff, not only construction. In our mines, in our farms, yeah, in our mines and in our farms. So we're gonna want to queue up some tools. Build 20% more. I like nice round numbers like 2, 5. Well, you know, 5. Sorry, I like nice round numbers like 2 and 5. I also like to focus on doubling industrial output. Very Soviet in that way. I think I have to choose a new law to try and pass. Oh, this is called a political movement. So the intelligentsia right now is interested in enacting cultural exclusion. These pop up from time to time. If they have high support and high radicalism, they will start revolutions in favor of those policies, and your country will descend into civil war over said policy. You want to avoid that. Okay, so yeah, now we're going to want to switch from local police force to dedicated police force. If we want to do that, and we don't know who's in favor of such a law, you can hover over to see who would be in favor of it and who's against it. So we can see right now, the rural folk are the most in favor of it, and they're the most powerful political faction in favor of it. So if we added the rural folk and the armed forces to our government right now, it would give us a chance to pass this law, which we will attempt to do right now. Moving to Catholic Church, which will give us radicals, but you get way more if you were a republic trying to do such a thing. We could also just add these people to our government, which would not generate any radicals, but delegitimize us. I'm not actually sure which one of these I want. 500 radicals, 20% less loyalists is a lot. And all this is doing is giving us loyalists over time. I think we want all 3 in our government. And unfortunately, we can't get the rural folk and have a super legitimate government. So now that we have that, we can try and pass this law, and we see we have a 12% chance instead of a 21% chance. Now, if we, just for shits and giggles, maybe I'll just show you, kick the Catholic Church out and get... Nah, we can't do that. I mean, we could. It would be super long tick, but the chance right now, if we did that would be above 12. But fuck that. Like I said, you want to have a legitimate government above 50. You don't want the radicalism that gets generated by that extra shit. Okay. Oh, Emily's calling me. I'll be back in a minute. Was it? No. Bingo. All right, thank you so much for your patience there, folks. Sorry about that. My girlfriend just needed me to get the house ready for when she got home. I'm out the door and stuff. She also wanted to know what type of cashews I wanted from the grocery store, salted or unsalted. Obviously salted, for the record. Little offended she would even ask me if I wanted unsalted cashews. Did I not pause the game? That's okay. I actually kind of like leaving this game unpaused. Yep, we have another influence deficit, so let's declare a new rivalry. Seems like people don't take us very seriously. Mexico, yeah, obviously, right? And we'll need to go probably Belgium. Belgium or Denmark? Probably Denmark. Okay, and the intelligentsia don't hate us anymore, so our great power rank is preserved. You can see that doing all this construction has taken us from a state surplus of 15k to a state deficit of 8k, with a total assets of 600k. So now we're up to 10k. So in 60 weeks we will be out of money if we don't figure out a way to make this positive by reducing the cost of our construction. You can see the tools is the highest one right now. Maybe I shouldn't have built 5. Maybe I should have built 4, but that's okay. We'll roll with this for a little bit. I'm willing to go to high taxes for a bit until we reduce the cost of our tools. Also, our unrealized... Oh, man, our unrealized taxes now are 10k. Holy shit. We really, really need to get our bureaucracy situation under control. Sorry, we're losing money. Not because of our construction cost. Okay, so how much bureaucracy do we generate with one admin? 50. Okay, so we're building 4. Okay, so it's gonna be quite simple. By the way, pro tip for players who aren't playing Italy: early game moves switch from filing cabinets, which seems to be the default of every nation in the game, to standardized filing system, which most nations actually have, central archives. Really, really easy way to increase your taxation capacity and bureaucracy. Pretty much essential if you're going to play the United States. Excuse me. So your charm offensive is underway. We're at plus 10 feelings for these other nations. Ooh, Sardinia loves us, plus 40. So what you are going to want to do to form Italy, how you want to start, is improving all your relations. You want to improve your relations until you can get trade agreements to further improve your relations. Then you want to get customs union. Custom union is the name of the game, okay? If you have nations in a custom union that you lead, and you have nationalism researched, and you have high mutual relations with them, you will be you'll be a formation candidate already if you have nationalism researched and you are one of the candidates here. But you will have the support of these nations. These X's will turn into checks if you are a customs union and you have high relations. So you want to do that. So we started by spending all of our influence on these things, and we're going to see who we can get trade agreements out of. So, for example, if we use an obligation right now, the papacy would say yes, and we could use this to pick up to plus 80. And if we had, how many more points with the papacy? 40 more points, we'd still be down by 14. But then we could offer them an obligation, and they would say yes. So if we got a trade agreement and an obligation with the Pope, in 20 ticks of this, they would join our customs union, and they will eventually form Italy with us. So that is what we're going for. We're going to try and find trade agreements out of these people once we get them to like us enough. But yeah, we're not going to get 25 out of... We can get up to, what is it? 50. Yeah, we can get 8 more points out of this, and we can get 8 more points out of this. So we're probably going to maybe use obligations to get trade agreements. But what you really want to spend those obligations on is customs unions. It's really hard to convince people to get customs unions with you. But if you can't start trading, you're gonna need to start trading. And if you got to do that by spending obligations, then that's what you got to do. But I'm not ready to do that yet. I definitely want to get up to plus 50 and see if how that changes their minds. We can also look here. Ooh, these guys are super not into it. They're antagonistic towards us. Why is that? They see us as a threatening force. They have a negative attitude towards us because they view us as a natural enemy. And we're a military threatening neighbor. By the way, pro gamer move did not figure this out until the last time I played the game. Wait, Ooh, I was close there. Oh, someone in the chat. Hey, sorry I missed you. Would I recommend playing this game? Or should I wait a couple of patches / DLCs? I totally would recommend playing this game. I would give this game 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. I had 200 hours in it. What am I looking for out of patches and DLCs? Like that would be my question to you, man. What are you looking for out of patches and DLCs? What pisses people most off about this game right now is the war system. Yeah, really the war system. Legitimacy pisses people off, or government structures. Something that pisses me off about legitimacy is when you start the game, you might not be able to find a government or form a government that gives you above 50 legitimacy, and the amount of radicals that having below 50 gives you is so fucking crazy to me. I find that really difficult to deal with. I would totally recommend this game to anyone who is even slightly interested in playing it. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Suite 4. Okay, you can see that our unrealized taxes have been reduced by half. We got 2 government administrations on the way, and we're starting to tackle our tool shortage, which also brought itself down a little bit. Speaking of which, let's take a look at what our people are overpaying for. 33% more for tools. No productive trade routes for tools. Do we have any productive trade routes for iron? A couple. Oh, super important thing. Embarrassing that I forgot to do this a whole 18 months into the game. But the reason I declared China as an interest for me is because they have a stupid amount of grain. All the grain that you'll use for the rest of the game is right here. And for some reason, China more than any other nation, I think just because they make so much of it, the amount they give you is always super high. So this trade route starts at a super high level and will stay at a high level. And you can see that grain is one of our largest expenses of our lower class people. By the way, we're down 4% in our expenses. That's really good to hear. So yeah, now they pay 7% more for grain. What's the grain shortage right now? Yeah, see, we can import 200 right now just from King and totally meet our demands. We're in a 3K deficit with meat taxes, which is fine, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to mid-level taxation now that we're about to finish these up. I would also be open to passing, I guess, a wine tax. We still have all these decrees, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh wait, we're not encouraging manufacturing? Yes, we are. That's what I thought. We're working on this, we're working on this, we're working on this. Shit, we're not passing any laws. We're not passing any laws. We got dedicated police force, and I haven't looked at it since then. After you pass these 3 laws, it is really up to you what you want to focus on. It's kind of the next direction you want to take your country in. So, if you... I don't know. I don't really want to get into the contextual situation. What I'm interested in doing next is stopping this number from getting out of control as soon as possible. So, I am going to invest in... I'd like to have guaranteed liberties, but National Guard also... percent progression speed, conscription rate, loyalist from standard of living. So this may, so this gives you, guaranteed liberties is awesome because it gives you more loyalists and less radicals. National Guard's okay because it still gives you less revolution, and it lets you, it gives you a little bit more battalions that you can mobilize. That's something that we also didn't get into. There are 2 different types of battalions in this game. There are standing army battalions and conscript battalions. So these are people that you call out of their jobs to fight in your war, and these are the people that you train to fight in war full time. So it is much more economically costly for your nation to conscript soldiers than it is to employ them over time, like during a war. And also, you can have 2 different production/training methods for these types of soldiers. So your regular infantry can be the cream of the crop, for example, and your conscripts can be worse. I personally operate on having the best military that you can have at all times to deter your enemies from attacking you. The only time, this is pro gamer move, the only time where you will want to lower your level of military readiness, in my opinion, is there are 2 times. One, you are in a situation of supreme military safety. But that's actually pretty difficult to find in this game, given the power of invasions. Or 2, you need to manipulate another nation. So, for example, Tuscany right now is military threatened by us because they view us as a natural enemy and a militarily threatening neighbor. If we shit the bed and decided to stop paying for infantry to save 3,000, 1.5k, I don't know why that would cost us money. Switching to this would save us like 6k, and it would make our army way worse. It would make Tuscany think that we were a joke, and it would make them more willing to deal with us in a cooperative fashion rather than a adversarial one. Okay. So we tripled our construction capacity. Honestly, I'd like to get up to 10. But that's probably not going to happen. I think what I want to do next is probably build 2 more construction sectors. Do you want 1 in Abruzzo? So Apulia, and no, I think we just want 2 in Calabria. And then we are going to, that's going to take more tools for sure. So we will build 2 more tools. Let's just go up to 8. And then we will try and start hitting our university cap right at the start of the game. So each of our universities, we don't have any yet. That's shitty. They generate 2 innovation per, and we need 34 innovation. So we need 17 universities. That's fantastic. Well, we can start by building 5 in the capital and 1 in all the other places. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll get us halfway to our innovation cap. Oh, booyah! Speaking of universities, Giovanni Tenoi has offered to spend some of their personal wealth to fund the creation of a university in Campania. This will likely give the industrialists some influence. Let's go for it. Booyah, motherfucker! Look at that shit. Look at that shit. People like us. And we got a free university. Alrighty, we will take this trade agreement, no question. We will look at Luca's offer. We will form a defensive pact with them. But we will not form an alliance. You can have as many defensive pacts as you want, but you can only have one alliance. So you want to make sure that you ally with the right person. So we're going to deny that, and we're going to offer them a defensive pact. This will make them like us, increase our relations faster, and increase their likelihood of joining a customs union with us. And it's not going to take up our alliance slot, who we obviously want France for. Okay, so they're only 4 away from joining a customs union with us. And once you get a single customs union, it's easier to get the next one. Once you get Sardinia and the papacy, Tuscany, these 3 microstates become much easier to deal with. Hey, baby! I'll be done in 17 minutes or 12 minutes. Okay, trade routes need convoys. So, like I said, trade routes cost bureaucracy and convoys. To get more convoys, all you have to do is build more ports. At the base level of research, 1 port gives you 200 convoys, and you have a cap of 5. So we're right now going to add 400 convoys to our capacity, and I always just send them right to the top of the list. Also, a nice thing about trading for grain with China, and that always being your biggest route, is because it takes up such a large amount of your convoys, this will always be the first trade route that needs to be expanded, which means that your other trade routes have the right amount of convoys. And grain is important, but it's definitely not my most important trade route, so I'm okay with that inefficiency being created at the start. Speaking of which, yeah, you can see our people pay 14% less for grain now, and they were paying 7% more. And it's 22% of their expenditure. So we knocked up their standard of living significantly with just that single trade alone. Liquor is one that we can do. Clothes and food are 2 pop expenditures that are almost impossible to satisfy. I believe because international demand for the goods are so high. No matter how many clothes you make, even if you're the #1 producer of clothes in the world, I find that you can still get into a clothing shortage. Same thing with groceries. Alright, and we've knocked our standard of living from 10.7 to 10.9 in 2 years, which is fantastic. Our GDP has not gone up at all, though. Oh, it looks like it's gone up 30,000, which is pitiful. But we're getting started. We're getting underway. Our second tooling shop is about underway. Okay. I like the state of the game right now. We're still ticking up with also we got the paddle steamer that gives us 2% more convoys. Fantastic. We just finished that stupid port, but at least we won't have to worry about the convoys for a while. We also got established university, which we already did. Now we have to have a level 2 university, which we're going to get on right away. Speaking of which, we do already have one in the capital, so I'm going to go down to... Yeah. Let's just have 10. Should we build a second one somewhere else? I like having 5 in one place. Build a second one in Sicily. Let's also take a look at our production methods. We still, folks, haven't unlocked atmospheric engine. We got 14 months left. You can see why research is so important to the Italian early game. How are assets doing? We got over 500,000 now, but that's going to start going down quite a bit because we increased our production capacity. And we should be done for the day. Looks like my computer just... Ooh. Okay. So that's what I was talking about. That happens right around the 90-minute mark. But computer came back on. Usually the black screen persists for me. You can see that there was a little bit of lag, but the game is still playing. That's weird. Usually the game conks out right there. Hopefully whatever bug that was causing that is permanently fixed for me now, because that's been really frustrating me playing this game. But apparently I can stream it, no problem. All right. Oh, such an important thing. In fact, we may as well enter tutorial here so that the computer stays frosty. Whenever you get a research in this game, do not click OK until you look at all these production methods that you've unlocked and you've seen whether or not they're profitable for you, or you need to do stuff to make them profitable. Okay? So we're going to go to our buildings. We're going to go to urban. You're going to look at our textile mills. Okay? I'm going to see, first of all, this exclamation point means that we unlocked a new production method. We haven't selected it yet. So yeah, this is going to cost us dye. So for example, this is another example of how the game is not good at giving us accurate costs of our substitutions. So because we don't have any dye in our market right now, even though this will give us 75% more clothes and help us address our clothing shortage, because we don't have an import for dye, and because of the increased cost of production that using dye is going to cost, this is not giving us an accurate substitution cost, even though we're obviously going to import some dye right now and produce 75 more clothes. So this is a situation that is overwhelmingly likely to be profitable for us in our opinion, and the game is not communicating what we need to do to make this profitable, or that we should that it would be if we do the obvious thing, which is import what allows us to do a new production method. Maybe if there's an exclamation point here, it should say something like that. Alrighty, dye workshops. Okay, then we got lathes for furniture manufacturers. Lathes. We got leaded glass. So this is another example. Just like dyes, we need to import lead to make that profitable. So now we can go to our market. See, there's a huge dye shortage because there's no one selling any dyes. But we got lots of people who can supply it for us. So let's get 2. And those are both over 10, so that's a good sign. And let's find some lead. Where's lead? Where's lead? Where's lead? Am I crazy? Not a luxury good. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Could have sworn it was missing there. Alright, so now let's go back. So now if we go back to our building methods and we go to clothing workshop. And so we can see that it still thinks that this is more profitable than the other one, but now it knows that we're not going to lose a stupid amount of money if we switch. But this is increasing our clothing production overall dramatically, which is going to reduce the expenses that our lower class pays for them. You can see that this has probably already had a dramatic effect on clothing. I think it was 24% before, though for some reason people spend way more on liquor now. Anyway, with that out of the way, we've done that. And these are all texts that it leads to, so we don't have to look at any new production methods. With that out of the way, I think we are ready to end part 1 of our Italy Formation tutorial. We got our standard of living up 3 points. We got our GDP up 600,000, I think. We were at 7.2, and now we're at 6.2. Population, pretty much the same. Got more loyalists and radicals, which is always good to see. That is the state of the game. Alrighty, we'll switch back to the face cam. I had so much fun making this. I hope you had lots of fun watching it. We are going to stick to the series. I think we're going to be playing Victoria 3 pretty darn often. I might be back later this evening to play some Rome 2 or talk about some politics. Anyway, it's been wonderful to see you. I hope you tune in for part 2 of the tutorial. And if you want to learn any more about Canadian politics or see where we're uploading these videos, check out either of the channels that are linked below. Have a great night, and hopefully see you soon. Good. Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. We're picking up right where we left off in Victoria 3, Italy. We had a great episode yesterday. It is a beautiful January 23rd. Well, obviously not yesterday. I think it's been like 4 or 5 days. Anyway, we ran through everything. Pretty good base tutorial, and we played 2 years of the game. In terms of our long-term goals of forming Italy, things are going really well. Pretty sure... Oh, game audio was a little bit loud. That's better. Pretty sure everyone likes us. I think the only people who don't like us right now enough to form... Oh, yeah, because Parma... We can't get a customs union with a country that we don't border yet. Or our customs union doesn't border, so we can't get Parma, but... Everyone else is starting to like us pretty much, although we're going to need to start getting trade agreements with these countries that we're on 30 with to increase our relations. I think our GDP starts at 7.6, and we got it up to 8.2, or maybe 7.2, so that's pretty good, although I don't think that we have moved up the chart very much. We got to overtake Brazil and the Sikh Empire. Standard of living, I think we moved up 0.5, which is pretty good. Literacy, we moved up 2 points. Population, I can't remember, but things are going pretty well. I think we started with 500,000. We're going to have a run there. But we expanded our construction industry. We got tools on the way. And our first research is about to complete. Things are going to start picking up for our economy. We have a little bit of insufficient taxation capacity. And, yeah, we need these goods. But that's how it goes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I think we're ready to get started. Like I said, this game cooks my PC. So we'll probably be here about 90 minutes. Alrighty, yeah. Let's get started. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great day. Got some water. Two-handing it for some reason. Okay, I already said this last time, but... Ooh, defensive pact from the Papal States. We will take that. It only costs diplomacy, gets them to like you. And these go away once you form your nation. We're going to pause the game so we can choose new research. Alright, and we're going to change our extraction method for these mines. We're going to need coal. Oh, crap. I didn't build any coal mines, did I? Forgot about that. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty big misplay. It's a pretty big misplay. We're going to have to get those up before the universities for sure. Probably going to need at least 5. We can import coal for now, but that's going to be expensive. We'll probably just do this for iron then. We are going to need that iron. Is coal on here yet? We're going to have to like wait a week. How did I miss it? Whatever, it'll be expensive in a second. I want the atmospheric engine for iron for sure, and we can import the coal that we need. That's going to decrease our construction cost overall once we get the coal imported. Then we're going to start researching mass communication so that we can get nationalism, so that we can form Italy as soon as possible. And we're going to get those universities up ASAP. But yeah, we are going to have to get coal mines underway. 16 is a little bit shitty, but... That's how it goes. And, we don't have... I don't know why I had this port in the queue. I think we'll move it back to the bottom. Alrighty. Let's pick it up. It's still a little bit loud for me. I gotta work on audio balancing these streams. Input good shortage. Yeah, coal. There we go. Okay, what's our demand? 57. Oh, okay, we can hit that pretty easily. 30. 45. 60. Oh, now we need convoys, though, yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna keep doing this coal. I wish I actually saw our construction costs before. Oh yeah, I think it was 56 earlier at the end of last stream. So that definitely did lower our construction costs overall, though we might be paying a lot to import that coal. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're paying a pretty regular price. Slightly inefficient, but oh, actually pretty inefficient. There, that's fine. Tools, we're about to get that underway. Paper, I gotta get paper production started. We'll take 1 or 2. And yeah, I want to get this our construction sectors up to 25 as soon as possible. But for 2 years with such a small economy and no construction research, we're doing pretty good. Oh, I haven't chosen a law. I'm really up my game right now, huh? What law should we be trying to pass? They want propertied women. Who wants that? Who do we have in our government that can swing that? It's weird that this is even an option for us. I guess because it's a movement, maybe? Yeah. The intelligentsia isn't in our thing. I guess because it's a movement, it gives us the ability to try and pass this. This, honestly, I don't think it would be that bad for us. It would piss a lot of people off, like the majority of people off. What is the maximum Catholic Church bonus? They really do like us right now. +5 birth rate or +20% authority. Those are pretty good. Birth rate is definitely useful over time. Propertied women, though, that's going to grow our economy a lot faster. 5% workforce ratio. Like, what's our population right now? Can we compare that? We're pretty low on the chart. All these people don't have property women, though. We could have 5% more people working than them. It's a pretty good law to go for if we can do it right now. I don't see any other laws we should go for except for I like appointed bureaucrats, but we can get that maybe. Racial segregation would be good to end. I'm not sure how much better national supremacy is though. Alrighty, property women. Let's just do it. Worst case scenario, we cancel it. And what do we need to get this? 75% of eligible buildings. Ah, okay. I think all we need to do is just do it on. Oh, we have coal under construction now, but we can activate it there. And if we do it here, oh, this might just work now, right? I know we need 75%, so we're at 66. You need to do this too. Well, let's get some coal underway before we do that. Damn. Still need more tools. Oh no, we're just about to get more tools underway. Alrighty. Perfect. Say we've reacquainted ourselves. Oh, we lost a bunch of our diplomatic relations. Well, we lost a bunch of our buffs. We need to get trade agreements with who we can. We can with the Pope. Can't with Tuscany. 12, yeah. We already have one with him. We're 4 away. Oh, we can get a defensive pact. Awesome, let's do that. These guys, we don't have. +7? Okay, we can get there. I guess, I don't know. Do we not have a trade agreement with these people? Improve relations. Customs union, no. Okay, defensive pact. Hopefully that takes us up to this soon. Awesome. And how close are we? So we can be. Oh, we can already get that. All right, yeah, you gotta offer these. For customs union, what are they gonna take from us? Probably generals. Well, best case scenario, generals. I don't know what else they can take, but you gotta get these. You're not gonna get those 30 points anywhere else. And once you get these customs unions, the other ones will start falling into place. So let's just make sure. I want to double check that it's invite to our customs union and not join theirs. Yeah, we don't want to join Sardinia's. The papacy is the most important one to get, I think. Sardinia and Piedmont is awesome, and then these 3 microstates are they're nice for filling up the map, but otherwise, how much do you need them really? So we'll need 3 points to take over. I think we do have it. Yeah, we do have a trade agreement with them, so it should just be soon. And then it's gonna be the small guys, of which Tuscany is obviously the most important. I think Tuscany hates us though. Oh, only -67. We could get a trade agreement pretty quick. No defensive back, though. Paper now? Okay. Oh, that's barely unproductive. We'll just cancel one. I guess we'll cancel the Russian one because it's slightly less productive. Do we have convoys? We do have convoys to export our awesome sulfur. Nice, 24. And apparently fish. Well, we'll sell fish to Piedmont. That'll make them like us more. More likely to join their our customs union. We're spending a lot of fucking money. Holy shit. We had 400k like 2 fucking seconds ago. Oops. Where did that go? Unrealized taxes 8k. That's half of our deficit. Damn. Well, we can lower our government wages. And I guess raise our taxes. And that mostly fixes the problem. Well, that's going to piss people off. And we need prestige to form Italy, but we're pretty far away from forming Italy right now. This looks like what we have to do, especially, I don't know what the fuck is costing us all this money right now. We might be pissing off, no one seems pissed off. We're probably getting a reduced investment pool transfer. That's my guess, but, damn. Yeah. Is that really just coming from Campania? I guess it is our capital. We'll just build 2 there to get up to 10. Okay, yeah, 3.9%. We can just abort that. Try and do something different. Go down to speed 3 while we choose a new law. Okay. More authority is good. Less radicals is good. I think we want to do this. Oh, and now we're losing shit tons of bureaucracy. I don't know where that came from either. That's probably where our unrealized taxes are coming from, though. How much did each generate per? 400 total. Buildings. 50 per, so we need 4. Is there anywhere else that has insufficient campaign? I guess we'll just build 4 here. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's rough. That's rough. We don't even have the authority to increase those taxes. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're going to lose our standard of living now. Our economy jumped up, though. Good. And our investment pool will also start building up a little bit because we're building these government administration buildings for the next 26 weeks. Awesome. Half a year. Jeez Louise. Man, I wish I built those coal mines earlier. I feel like we're off track now. But we got Sicily in our thing. Sorry, we got the papacy in our customs union. And we're 2 points away now from getting Sardinia. Which I do believe, yeah, increases everyone else's odds of joining our shit. Okay, at least we're still improving relations with these guys. So I would love... Oh yeah, we can do this. Awesome. Okay, that will give us a shot at these guys too, probably. Yep. We are giving out obligations left and right, but I think this is the way to do it. Although, honestly, actually, we might be doing it a little bit too early. But I don't know. You got to pull the trigger on this when you can. Awesome. They're gonna take our generals. They're gonna fucking loot us left and right. But is that everyone? Except for Sardinia? Oh, Sardinia and Tuscany. Oh, we can't get Parma yet. We should be able to ask them now, though. Oh, yeah, we just got Parma. So now... Yeah, that's far away. Why? Ideological differences. Yeah. How do you see, like, ideology? I guess this, though, they're an absolute duchy ruled by intelligentsia. Maybe if we put the intelligentsia in government, that'll be more likely to join us. I actually do think I did that too early. Because we're pretty far away. Oh yeah, we're 7 years away. Oh yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I was wrong about researching atmospheric engine first. Also, our gold reserves are about to run out. Standard of living is going down. This is a great episode so far. What the fuck happened to our money? That's my biggest question. Investment pools should start trickling in now that we're done this government administration. But yeah, geez Louise. We could maybe build more construction now that iron is cheaper. But that'll kill us. I can already tell you. I don't know if I want to do the coal before the iron. Maybe we want to do 2 of the coal mines and then do the universities. We have more situations. Trade routes we have to cancel. 7.9. I guess we got one of our coal mines finished. New ports that we got to build. Lots of shit to do. Okay, well now we're making money fucking hand over fist. Probably just investment pool trickling in, right? Nah, it's going up still. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Always click the party will never end. It's always good to see if you can afford to do this, but let's see. Yeah, they want 15 and we have 16. They want 19, we have 22. The middle strata might be a little pissed off, but it's hard to get this many loyalists to just appear out of nowhere. See? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Is this gonna tick up? Come on. That didn't even raise it. Well, at least our solvency is increasing again. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, now our investment pool is going down. It's gonna start going back up again though, because we're working on this shit. What was that? Catholic Church is all about me right now. Even if we take this -3, we're still gonna get both our bonuses. And we can try property women again later. 29% now. Awesome. Okay, and we can afford our... I don't know what the hell happened there. I think it was maybe we started working on that bullshit. Hateful States want an alliance. They're calling it our obligation. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. And that alliance will get erased once we form... Still not over here yet. That alliance will get erased once we form Italy. Okay, standard of living's back up to 11. Oh, GDP. Hey, there we go. Spain's next up on the list. And, oh, we should be spending our diplomacy a little bit better now that we have maxed it with these guys. Let's take a look at the wider sphere. So, 41, 30. 30 is right where we want it with Austria, because we want to be able to lower it whenever we want. So, we're next going to probably start with Britain. Oh, and then that's it. Are there any rivalries that we would be interested in declaring? Ottoman Empire. 400. Fuck yeah. So yeah, we got England. Let's do Spain, and yeah, I guess we can do Prussia too. With a little leftover spare for a customs union. Hey, we're almost there. We're almost there. The intelligentsia is super pissed off. Oh, they're only a little pissed off. But this is probably just because of national supremacy. We can go back up to speed 4. Okay, we can import clippers. Probably 2. I should have seen how many we needed. Oh, we need 100. And I think I just imported 30. So that'll probably get us there. Cancel that. Man, whenever I go to speed 4, shit just piles up quickly, okay? Okay. Once again, solvency situation's looking a little bit better. Tools, yeah, that's a nope. And paper, yeah, that's... Oh, we can actually import some paper. We'll take the 9 convoy one. Well, the market's looking healthier. I bet that's one of the reasons why our GDP went up so quickly. Hey, we did it. Oh, wait, now that we have coal underway. Perfect. Now that we have coal underway, I bet we can... pop up here. Oh, minus 17k still? I don't think that's going to pay off. I don't think that's going to pay off if we do that. Yeah, 15 sulfur mines. We can't do it in like half of them either. Did I build more? I really hope I didn't build more last time. There's not... I don't think there's a market for this amount of... the amount of sulfur that would create. Yeah. Let's not do that. Hey, someone's in the chat. How's it going? Where are you tuning in from? You want to talk about this game? We're forming Italy. It's a good time. Always like to import clothes. Nope. Liquor. 54? Holy shit. Damn. Damn. We needed liquor. Holy cow. Did not know demand was that high. 200 wood. 140 wood. That'll lower our construction costs. Should have clicked these buttons earlier. Clothes, no. Furniture, eh. Liquor, yeah, we got that covered. Damn. Speaking of which, oh wow, our GDP went down by 200,000 though. Strange. 400,000 now. I guess people are getting shit faced. What the hell just happened? Oh, maybe we lost prestige? Oh, I guess we lost prestige because the intelligentsia hate us, which cost us a bunch of trade agreements. That's my guess. That's my guess. We can start paying them more now. Oh, I guess we can barely start paying them more now. Okay, we can get up to minor power again if we just fix this, eh? Yeah. Okay, so if we redeclare our interests... yeah, okay, we were losing them. Where was the other one? Dixie, okay. Come on. I think that's what happened, by the way. I think that's what happened. Okay, Russia wants a trade agreement with us. Awesome. Discord within the armed forces. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully that fixes this. I bet that... Did that force us to need to redo all our trade routes? I don't know. I can't actually fucking tell. I think that's what caused our GDP to drop precipitously. Or did we lose our customs unions? Because... No. I don't know what the hell did that. Also, how's my audio, man? How's the audio balance? Well, our standard of living is shot up like a rocket. What the hell? Weird. I don't know what that was. I think that was the great vodka panic of 1840. Strange things afoot in the Sicilian market in the land of Italy. Well, Tuscany's it. This isn't going to happen, though. I think we're going to have to double obligation it. Yeah. But that means they're going to have to call us in for an obligation and then do that for a customs union. But we have years. We still have years. I'm not really sure what our other options were. Oh, bankrolling them by researching central banking? Yeah, we were pretty fucking far away from that. Also, there's a chance now this ticks up. We could tick up to 80. So that we could get 30 more points. So we'd be at negative 37. Once our trade agreement gets us up to 80. They fucking hate us, man. We just gotta get the intelligentsia in our government, and we're bolstering them right now, so. Not a bad long-term plan. We should do that. We should do both of those. Okay, can we go up to 10 construction? Can we? We're up to 12 fucking standard of living. That's fucking awesome. Let's do it. Okay, hopefully this doesn't kill us. Also, do I hit the camera in the right spot? I think this is the best spot for it. Okay, 35k again. Although that's probably just because we're doing construction. Yeah. So we're gonna get up to back up to 500,000. No? Maybe? This will also give us, once you have 5 universities in one place, it gives you a buff, like an event that gives you 33% throughput for 5 years. Hopefully that lets us, catch up a little in the tech game. Anyway, people like us. I'd say things are in hand. Can build 1 government administration in Sicily. Awesome. Oh, okay, we need a fucking port. I guess we'll put 1 at the top. I don't know why I like building them in pairs. I guess because we need... Is there a way to see how many we need? Okay, fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, 4 years away. That's a long fucking time. We'll knock that out quickly, though. If we can knock that out potentially 30% faster if we have 5 universities in one place. Yeah, we're getting 10. Yeah. I'm on top of it. I don't know what the hell happened to our GDP. I'm pissed off about this. Okay, there we go. Egypt. Although, yeah, Egypt might overtake us. But Spain's still next on the list. I bet our GDP will go up more when we get that port. Okay, oh, low legitimacy. That's not good. 70 only. Shit. What are we trying to pass right now? National supremacy, 50.4. Catholic Church. Okay, so we need the Catholic Church. Okay, so we drop the armed forces and we go back up to 70. Sure. Right? Okay, whew. So, yeah, that was giving us opposition group and radicals. But we're actually pretty good on radicals right now. Let's stop the intelligentsia from hating us as much. Okay, things are like I keep saying or insisting to myself, things are in hand. We can even do this. Are we back up to 500,000 yet? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We can do this. And this is without investment pool. Come on. What is this? Sure. Right? They're already in our customs union. Let's just decline it. It'll save us diplomacy. Oh, sweet. I'll improve relations with Brazil. Feel like they'll be useful. Okay, come on. 49.9. Come on. Okay, we got it now. Although this is going to be bad for us. What's it at? Oh, no, we can do this. For 5 years? What does this give us? Less radicals from standard of living from accepted cultures. 5% more and 50 authority. You just can't lower their pay for 5 years. That sucks. Is it worth it? I don't think it is. 40% is still a really good chance. Okay, paper imports. We can do some. I always gotta see how much we need. Oh, okay, we need fucking hundreds. Okay. We need iron again. God damn it. Okay, no, we're not capable of construction. Also, it looks like the port was actually from the investment fund. Okay, we're back. 10.2 mil. Finally, we're up, breaking records again. With the recent events in Calabria, the raw industry created a positive balance for the iron mines there. Definitely industrialists get the credit. Could live with their pay now a little bit, right? Let's just hang on to it until we get Italy. Speaking of which, we're 3 years away now. Although I don't know if we... I don't know. Actually, we're on the 9th month. The 9th month? December... whatever. I don't know if it's rounding up or down. I don't know if it's rounding for us to get this research. Also, we're back up here again. This is going pretty well, I would say. Not as well as the first episode. I was really on my game for the first episode. I'm still torn on whether or not I should have gone for nationalism straight away or atmospheric engine. It looks like atmospheric engine didn't really reduce our construction cost that much. 7 gold. And now we need tools again. Okay, we're just gonna double. Not double. Should we double it again? We'll go up to 10. We'll double iron and we'll double coal. Oh, we got someone else tuning in. How's your day going, man? Where you tuning in from? Want to talk about Victoria 3? We got stuff going on here. Things are in. That's awesome. That's awesome, actually. Though, like usual, I bet everyone else got that before us. Okay, 4 universities left. You can just go back up to high taxes for a bit. And we can go back up to speed 4 for a bit. So whatever's gonna happen happens. Oh damn, we need to build that port again. Cat literacy is going up a lot faster, and are we gonna hit our cap? What is it? Oh, I think it's only four each, so we're gonna be up to 66 out of 89. But when we get that event, which we still haven't gotten, philosophy department, I think it is. Oh, we need to research dialectics. Oh no, that just gives you. That's not what I'm talking about. Where's the event? Maybe they took it out. We could research dialectics next. That actually would be a pretty good one for us. Again, here we go. Lots of gold down here, though. Good to see. Should I build more construction and lower my taxes? Although I'm not really building it in places that I use much. I could see us building one here. We are going to inherit a bunch when we form Italy. Just build two here. We can afford it. Maybe. We'll definitely need more tools then, though. We're making lots of money with high taxes. Oh, yeah. We'll see how this goes. It is 1841 now. I would like to. I'd like 15 at least by now, you know? Okay, awesome. Probably should have done that earlier, too. And what's stopping us from getting this? Just one of the bureaucracy. It's always good to max this as soon as you can. Although we're actually doing really good on radicals and loyalists right now. And I think passing national supremacy will be something that everyone likes. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Once our investment pool runs out, we'll see how our construction industry handles things. How's the Tuscany situation? Worse. It's fucking worse. Looks like we're not gonna get Tuscany. Okay? You can't get them all, okay? You can't get them all. Finland is improving relations with us. Good for them. We're getting to be a big deal. People are writing our names down, and we're leaving Egypt in the dust. All the games we play, Victoria 3 from now on, we're gonna play with the enhanced AI mod. Metropolitan Police. We'll add that. I don't know why we would ever want to raise the turmoil in our capital to that high. I don't want to play with the enhanced AI because Italy just starts from behind the 8 ball, really. First of all, you can't even play as the nation at the start of the game. You have to form it. 18 months? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think we brought that down significantly. Okay, we can make new groceries. Okay, awesome. We'll pause the game now. Gives us more liquor, less groceries, and increases glass consumption. I don't think we want to do this. I think what's our liquor demand right now? Pay 14% less than liquor for the average person. Pay way more for clothes. We gotta work on clothes. I think we're gonna leave that until later. And then it leads to, we got 50 authority, so we can pass through taxes, which looks like we're going to need to do to afford our construction. The intelligentsia doesn't like what we did, but everyone else is cool with it. Awesome. It would just be catastrophic, right? Yeah. Why would it be so catastrophic, huh? Seriously. 64. We could not pass a law with the intelligentsia at all. I want to get Tuscany to join us. Okay, reset. We could add the armed forces. Oh, we could add the petit bourgeoisie to get some more laws. So this would be bad. I think maybe we should do this still. Just to see what we get. I could always go back. Okay, this is gonna give us less money, right? We can unpause on speed 3. 66, 43, 21. Definitely not. Oh, property women. That's what we've been looking for. 17% chance. We'll take it. I think we had to roll with 13 last time. Oh, and we lost all the fucking authority that we had. Don't know how that happened. And we are going to have to go to high taxes, unfortunately. But that's fine. We can go back up to speed 4 now. Okay, we need tools. Cannot import tools. We need paper. We can import a little bit. Need iron. We can import a little bit. Man, well, why not? We need another port. Oh, and I forgot to update our military, although I don't think I want to do that. I think that's going to be expensive. Okay. And how are our construction costs looking? Gotta get tools underway, but we got that unlocked. I think we're up to... Let's move like that and like that. Okay, that looks good to me. We're making money. Alrighty. I wish we were building more universities. I wish we got that throughput bonus. Yeah, this looks good to me. I don't would I really want to build 3 more in Sicily? I'm not sure if anyone else has one though. We're at 70 now, our cap's 90, and what does the university give us? 2. That we need to build 10 more, yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna build 10 more universities to hit the cap. Still minus 15k as well. Unproductive trade routes, awesome. This is okay. So I don't think we needed, yes, let's do that. On the intelligentsia likes us now. Though I do think we lost a lot of our bonuses. And our GDP is under 10 mil. Man, we're just losing it on GDP today. Egypt is overtaking us. We're back up. What is causing these wild swings? I think it's got to be investment pool. It's got to be something like that, eh? Speed 4 is fine. Got some people who want protectionism. Oh, he moved up. Above Brazil. Yeah. Seems right to me. Do we still not build that? Oh, okay, we did build the port. We just still need more. Paper imports. How much do we need? 200. Okay, we gotta get started on paper soon. Same thing with glass. Okay. Excuse me. Getting a little toasty on my old PC. Gotcha. Alrighty. I'm thinking about going to Speed 5. But I think that's a dumb call. Oh, sweet. We're about to get 11 mil. Awesome. Oh, that's what maybe we should do. Speaking of military, how much would this cost? Not that much. Not that much. So we have 73. Ottomans have 190. Spain has 110. Those are the people we got to compete against right now. Those are the small boys in Europe. Russia has 700. Right? Or 620 something? Prussia has 210-ish. France has, what is that? 440? Or 340? We're getting up there. England doesn't have that many. England is not a country I like allying with ever. France is going to be our natural ally for sure. Okay, awesome. We're making a little bit of money. I think I signed up for a bunch of expenses that I don't need. Oh, only 1.6k. Come on, bro. Oh, this is for property women? Oh, I for some reason I still thought we were doing national supremacy. This is fine. This is fine. Property women is a tough one to get. I think that'll make our GDP go up a lot faster, though. Okay, it'd be nice to get up to 1 million. Okay, anyone wants our sulfur? Russians will take it. Tuscany will take it. Anyone wants our wine? Russians will take it. America will take it. I don't know why people want our meat. Italian meats. Clothes. Oh yeah, we gotta stay on top of clothes. Okay. And we gotta get bureaucracy now. Oh god damn it. That's how it goes. We were doing really good on radicals. The Ripper is a really, really annoying event, for those of you who don't know. I think every major gets it. I think pretty much everybody gets it. It's just like a random tick for your law enforcement institution, and if you have a high one, you get rid of him faster. If you have a low one, he stays around longer. But honestly, I don't even think that's true. I don't even think that's true. Do you have insufficient taxation capacity anywhere? No. Let's just build one in all the big places. Yes! That was faster than I thought. 1842 is pretty good. What are we at? Only 5. Although I think this will take over in a second. Bam, bam. Okay, new research. Let's go dialectics. Okay, I should have actually kept an eye on this. We are 80, 80, 59. We just need that customs union, but yeah, it's not fucking happening. Okay, so yeah, we should get this, I think. I don't know why that didn't look better. Oh yeah, there we go, 12 of 12. Wait, we get them all? No, we didn't get Tuscany. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, perfect. Everyone but Tuscany. And we can get that. We can make that happen. But I don't think that, I think now we have to do it by force. Whatever, it's gonna be for, Austria. Can we still launch a unification war? Is that possible? No, okay. Okay, so that's gonna throw our entire nation out of whack for it doubled our GDP, which is awesome. It's gonna throw our entire nation out of whack for a little bit. We're definitely gonna need to raise revenue and lower expenses. We'll start with that, and we'll go down to speed 3 and let things sort themselves out for a week or two. Okay, we went up to 13 construction sectors, which is, I think, getting 1. We went up to a shit ton of battalions. I think we can lower our pay a little bit, too. Honestly, maybe we should lower it a lot and raise this one. Okay, we got Giuseppe Garibaldi. Fucking awesome. France wants a defensive pact with us. How about an alliance? What if we formed an alliance? We would be a fantastic alliance. I will take a defensive pact. I think I will. I don't know. This is really going to be more troublesome for us than for them. I don't know. Actually, we can always ask for this later. 10% authority, political strength for academics, or -10 legitimacy. -10 legitimacy, right? For how long? For 2 years. Yeah, that's fucking nothing, dude. Okay, and yeah, obviously he's a general. Giuseppe Garibaldi, he's really good, isn't he? Oh, but yeah, he goes to that shitty place. Oh, we're up to 104. Yeah, we gotta promote generals. Or recruit them. 40 is a good size for an army, so we should promote all these generals at once. He still only has 10, but now we have all rank 2 generals. Okay, so they're at 80, and now if we click recruit, yeah, 120. Cautious pillager. Not bad. Not bad. The command limit's a bummer, though. But you would never want, in my opinion, you never want generals from the landowners. 10% morale loss? Yeah, I guess it's this guy. I wish you could transfer generals. Like, Giuseppe Garibaldi is so much better than that guy. Okay. Pick it up again. Unproductive trade routes. Oh yeah, our entire market is going to be like topsy-turvy. What are we paying for construction now? Pretty much less for everything, which is awesome. Let's get up to 15. Come on. Come on. That's up to the top. Okay. So, formed Italy in 7 years. I think that's actually my latest, but that's okay. I think we made a really strong one. On the great power board, yeah, we're already 8. Economy much bigger than Spain's. Prussia's up next. That's going to be a long way for us, though. We're definitely going to need to get Tuscany and Austrian territories back for Prussia to be within a shot for us. Standard of living wise, We are just below Austria. Oh, we're about to pass Austria and Prussia. Oh, we already are ahead of Prussia. That's pretty good. Oh, we're doing fucking fantastic on loyalists. That's what I want to see. And I'd like to have lower taxes as soon as possible, even though I just built 2 more construction. Okay. Our literacy is shit. Is there a way to look at the compare literacy? No. No, I don't think there is. It just says 180. Oh, I bet if I go over here, I can see it. 61. 54. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, did we get any more universities? We got one. We got one. Awesome. I think it would be a good goal for us to have at least one everywhere, huh? Okay, paper, glass, coal. We need more tools. It is time we got more tools. Let's go up to 16. God damn it. Do you want to take this one more time? Probably have more important shit that we could be doing right now. Nah, let's just keep rolling with this. 20%'s not bad. Oh, and we're at 15 million. What is that? 11? Oh, okay. So yeah, we could pass the United States. We could pass the United States pretty darn quick. We gotta get we gotta get multiculturalism to pass the United States. That's what we need. We gotta get the intelligentsia in government, and we gotta get people okay with it. I don't know how we do that. I don't know why people hate them so much. If we kick the Catholic Church out, no, it goes down. Okay. Kick the landowners out, it goes down to 0, and kicking the petite bourgeoisie out will stop us from passing this bill. So I guess one more tick. We'll go to speed 4. Oh, speak of the devil. We're working on glass. Bro. Give me the customs union. Give it to me. I just need intelligentsia. Maybe if I just add the intelligentsia and have a crappy government, they will do it. Okay, reset. No, no. We're not gonna do this. We're gonna wait until the bill takes over one more time at least. Okay. Oh, it's getting toasty. It's getting toasty in the old PC. Oh, Egypt is above us on prestige. We freaking double their GDP at least. That's good. I think our GDP is going up faster than Prussia's. They're gonna get these states. They're gonna unite with them. Like we already did our big move. What's Tuscany's GDP? 2 mil? Well, we can get that. But these are the big ones. Look at 3 mil, 4 mil. Okay, that's shit. These ones really. Oh, and this one. 1.4. Awesome. Can we keep going on that one? Yes, we can. Let's max that shit. I want the intelligentsia, man. How do I make it okay with them? We need laws that they like. They're becoming a powerful faction. They're the 3rd most powerful faction. They're gonna overtake the landowners soon. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck this. Okay. Deal with the devil. Zero. 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 But that would work. That would work. They gotta calm the obligation. This has gotta take up 7 points. I throw the intelligentsia in, eat the radicals, and then we get it. Wait, what's our relation with them right now? It's maxed, isn't it? 62? Oh no, we can get that up to 80. Yeah. So we got 18 points. Okay, so we could do this. We could still make this happen, I think. All hands are needed to build a feature. Okay. So now we can reform. Hopefully a government that people like. Sweet. One day, baby. Double defensive pact with France and Russia. We could keep the peace in Europe. And increase our. Oh no, we haven't. We didn't actually sign that deal with France. I want the alliance with them. An alliance with France would be awesome for us. It would allow our shitty military to really, really punch up. And France would help us against Austria here. France or Russia is our ally. Yes! That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Got the bastard. This is join their customs union, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Screw frigate. Unlocks. Okay, we got new ships. Oh. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please as well. Oops, should have done that earlier. Ah, here we go. Oh, we need engines and hardwood. Okay, that's not happening. Is that what we unlocked? Yeah, reinforced wind ships. Yeah, that's not happening at all. We could get hardwood, but we're so far from engines. Oh, oops, I forgot to do that too. Damn, we still can't upgrade our sulfur mines. Maybe if we tore down 5 of them. It would reduce the cost of switching over by a lot. And it would still increase production. It would just give us 200 more instead of 300 more net. Let's do it. That'll give us a atmospheric engine anyway. Wait, what? Oh no, there we go. Okay. Oh wow, I only need to do that for a week. Yes, please. I regret not building those sulfur mines now. Sorry, tearing down those sulfur mines now. Okay, goddamn it. Oh, we're building universities again. Okay, we're fixing our tools problem as well. Let's just get up to 20. Oh, is that a... Okay, we have lots of unproductive trade routes. Sicilies in turmoil. I don't know why. Let's go down to speed 3. Oh, okay, we have to start building railways. Yep, okay, I guess it's time. That's what we'll research next. Come on, baby. Oh, god damn it, bro. We don't have tools, man. We don't have fucking tools. Can I win? cannot win. Okay, the only good thing is that we just managed to double our, not double, but we'll hit the cap now, right? We should. We're gonna be up to 18 universities. It will fucking be at that goddamn cap. Right? It didn't even go up. 84. Maybe I guess it'll tick up. I don't know. Hopefully we fucking hit it now. Maybe I shouldn't build 18. We'll cancel this one. Now, let's just have a university. Oh, let's just have a university in every province, okay? Actually, let's just have a university in every province. People will like that. People love that shit. Even though it's expensive as fuck for us. Okay. The great powers are about to like us a lot. That's good. Come on, France. Come on. You know you fucking want to. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, we're losing shit tons of fucking money. We're 8th, though. Even with 20% prestige. But we're not getting 800 any fucking time soon. I think you always do this. Yeah. Oh, intelligence is pissed off. That's how it goes. Hey, your standard living's up to 13. Our loyalists double our radicals. I have been really good at managing that. Okay, our first action. I think this is the first diplomatic play of the game. Oh, this is just a revolt. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Oh, we need mana wars? What if I doubled the amount of shipyards we had? Oh no, only reason we're the 5th largest producer of mana wars is because everyone switched. No, that's not why. Let's have 6. Oh, let's have 10. Oops. That was terrible fucking counting. I don't know where the fuck that came from. That's funny. Can we go down? We probably can. Yes, please. Oh man, we got diplomacy coming out of our butt. Okay, Austria, we're gonna keep it 30. We're gonna get working on the US of A. We're gonna get working on Brazil. Oh, we lost that, I think. Hey man, if Finland wants good relations with us, we'll get good relations with them. And China. Oh, and then we still have 1,000. Okay. Can we declare an interest in Brazil? No. Okay, I don't know what the heck happened to our money. I guess the investment pool ran out. Yep. We got baking powder. Awesome. Fantastic. We can import sugar. Actually, I haven't looked at this in a long time. Okay, luxury furniture. Yes! Yes. Philosophy department. Okay. Sweet. We're maxed. That's awesome. We'll get railways ASAP. And oh, mechanical tools will give us that'll give us more tool production, right? What does that actually do for us? Precision tools, steel tools. Okay. Oh, that's something that we should be building too. Steel mills. Oh my god. Just remembered I haven't incorporated the states that we just got. Ugh, that was a fucking ginormous misplay. And we're just gonna have to cancel some trade routes. Is there a way to see which ones are least productive? Okay, that's how. Oh, we can't even cancel them from this. Oh, why can't we cancel tools? Oh, those are export routes. Farmers, yes please. We're just gonna have to eat this. Pause construct now. Raise taxes. Go into debt. I wouldn't honestly mind going into debt over this. Once we incorporate these states, it will solve those problems. How long though? How long? 23 months. That's a long time. Definitely that definitely put us into debt. I think that will dramatically raise our revenue though. And we can just pause construction for a bit actually. No, we're not gonna pause construction. We need steel mills underway. We'll build 5 in the capital. Yeah. Do you want 5 here too? I think we do. And we'll build 2 motor industries in Rome too. We'll build 3 actually. Okay, let's get that done, and then we can pause construction. But that's 107 weeks. Which is that how many weeks is how many months is 107 weeks? 25-ish. Okay, standard of living is going down. Bummer. This is gonna be expensive. I probably should not have done all of those at once, but fuck it. 20 months away already. See, this will be fine. More legitimacy would be good. That's not worth it. Why are they belligerent towards us? What states do they own the... What states does the US want from me? Can I see? This is the conquer states. It's 200. Conquer Italy. Where, bro? Where? What a dipshit. President Harold Murray got it out against me. Everyone else likes me. Oh, wait, we can just look at here. Diplomacy, attitude. What the fuck, bro? Whatever. Maybe we should sign that defensive pact. Oh, they don't want to anymore. Because they probably really don't want the alliance, right? Oh, actually, we're really close to getting that alliance. What? I don't know why our obligation is worth less to them. Okay, we can cancel a single trade route. That's great. Oh, okay, we're going into debt. Increasing our government wages might... No. Okay, I was about to say that might increase our bureaucracy, but it didn't. This is fine. It'll be fine. Got about 12 more minutes left in the stream. This will be fine. I'm gonna collect a lot more in taxes once this is over, I think. And we can move the capital here, even though that's a terrible idea. But the King of Italy needs to reign in Rome, obviously. Then next episode, I think we get as much military tech as we can. Well, okay. Mechanical tools, water tube boiler, and railways. Then probably percussion cap, logistics, general staff. And then we go to war with France. So I go to war with France on our side against Austria for Tuscany and the Italian territories. Fucking fantastic. Give me those steel tools, son. Or maybe we'll actually just wait until we get steel workshops. Precision tools for furniture manufacturing. Yes, please. Okay, we should have done that a long time ago. That's okay. Sulfide piping for paper mills. Yes, please. Slaughterhouses for livestock ranches. Yes, please. Should have done that a long time ago as well. Oh, I haven't reviewed our production method since I united Italy. I've really been off my game this episode. Okay, let's just start from the top. Okay, first of all, we did this, leads to. Okay, here we go again. Okay, minus 713 for more liquor, less groceries. Cause a glass shortage, though. I'm good. Okay, we're gonna do that in a bit. Cannot do that because we don't have the hardwood. Maybe we do. Okay, sawmills. Okay, if we did this, it would raise the price of wood, which is quite low, but it would lower the price of hardwood, and maybe allow us to do this for cheaper. Nah. Also, we don't have engine production yet. We might switch over to that in a bit. Okay, good. Still really regret doing that. Okay. Oh, and new tech. Oh, shit, we've lost a lot of loyalists. Okay, production, railways. Oh, and we're below our cap again. Oh no, we are blowing way past it, actually. Is there a way to raise it? I don't think so. Whatever, I know our literacy is going up as fast as it can get. Hey, we're making money. Did we incorporate the states? Nope. I have no fucking idea how we're making money. But it's not something I'm going to question. We're actually paying off our debt. So I'll take that. Okay. Shipyards are about to be finished too. I don't think I should have built this many shipyards, actually. I don't think people... Oh, okay. We have a ginormous hardwood shortage. I don't know how I caused that. I guess we do need to... Oh, we had some doing that before, I bet. Right. Okay. 22225. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's solved that problem. Okay, we're the 4th producer of tools worldwide, and we're not even on precision tools. Fuck yeah. Sorry, steel tools, and we're about to get steel tools. We just need a week, 2 weeks to get our steel mills online. Okay, I don't know where we're making this money from, but it's awesome. It's awesome. Is it the investment pool? Because we were building universities? No, we don't have investment pool because of debt. Did we reduce our... I have no idea. I'm not questioning it, and I'm not lowering our taxes until we incorporate all these states. Okay, let's go. Gonna cost 50k. I'm good. I think Russia might be better. I'm not sure if we want Russia or France as an ally, honestly. Damn. But we can get some trade routes. 20k? And how much in unrealized taxes? Another 20k. No, we're just gonna hold on. Okay, we gotta be finishing. Yeah, we're finishing up those steel mills. Okay, can we switch over yet? Still says 48k. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, become the king of tools. Okay, 23. 16. Okay, now, I want to know why no one buys our tools. Also, we gotta be the #1 producer now, right? Market. Tools. #3 producer. Well, at least we're on the board. It's a good sign about our construction industry. How's iron? Because we're on Ironman mode, we can't compare our construction worldwide. I would love to double it. Oh, we'll get water tube boiler as well. After we get railways. But I would love to get to 20. Okay. I think we're probably good on coal. Howdy, we're still making shit tons of money, which is awesome. Oh yeah, we're already back up to 300k. Hey, you gotta spend money to make money. We did axe our standard of living, but standard of living is fake. It's like, it's not important. I don't really know what it does. It's just a number that makes you feel good to compare it to other nations, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are closing in on Prussia. Oh, my goodness. We are closing in on Prussia. Great to see. We're not spending our diplomacy at all. Like, at all now. Okay. Oh, no. Yes, we are. Sorry, over here. We just don't have the prestige to spend it. We need to get up here. Okay, also, how are we doing in the world of steel? I always like to know how I am on this list of steel producers. Oh, we're already third. That's fantastic. It's going to start going up a lot, too. Every week. Oh, not that much, actually. Is there a way? Yeah, okay, we can look over here. Lots of good players use this. All the time they're clicking into this. I don't know what it does. Okay, we're making 30k now. Red King wants to trade with us. That's fucking awesome. Come on, buddy. 65. Whatever. Like I said, it'll probably be a war that we get them from now. Okay, I have no idea how we're losing this much bureaucracy. Well, I mean, I do know. We're incorporating all these states. Hey, Emily, can you turn that down, please? We'll be done in 3 minutes. Okay. Build 2 more taxation capacity here. Now we're the #2 producer of tools. That's fucking awesome. Maybe I went a little too hard in the tool department. I don't know. There's such an important intermediate good. I don't know. You're just behind in research. The only advantage of being Italy is because you start with no researches, you have to really have large domestic industries. So when you do get that research, it is easier to get your GDP up. It is actually true. It's something I didn't consider. Hey, we're top 10 now. Oh, Prussia's going up pretty darn quick, though. They probably just got somebody good, actually. And our GDP is going to rocket up once we lower our taxes. Okay, and our engine industry. Our motor industries are just getting started by the time we finish researching railways. You can get those underway as well. Let's go to speed 5 for that. Oh, and we got our shit. Come on. Okay, we got railways. We'll pause the game. Okay, now we need 9. Do we need 9 or 10? Sorry, that's the wrong thing to say. How much does a government administration building generate in bureaucracy? 50. Okay, so we actually only need 6, but we need shit tons of these, so. Okay, so we're gonna build 9 here. We're gonna build 1 here. Yeah, we're already building 2. And we're gonna build 2 here. Okay, awesome. Next research, water tube boiler for sure. We can get this going in a bit. But yeah, this is all contextual. We don't have any railway shit yet. Okay, next we can order the construction of railways in those states that need them. Here, these guys need 2. These guys need 3. I think he actually needs 4. No, we'll just do 3. Okay, that's set, that's set, that's set, that's set. How the fuck do we have a tool shortage? Genuinely blowing my mind. Oh, it's because 1.3. It's because 1.3 thousand people are buying my tools. Okay, we gotta cancel. We just gotta protect our domestic supply, right? This will make it more expensive and reduce the. Sorry, I don't know. I actually know what tariffs do. I think I'm just tired. Reduce the domestic price is what I was trying to say. 20% suitable battalions. That's awesome. Alrighty, I think we are ready to call it for the day. We have more secret societies. Okay, the intelligentsia is now the second most powerful interest group in the game, and I bet it's still like 0. All bolstering the intelligentsia has done is made the demography of my governments impossible to work with. Like it's like a okay, we can lower this now. Do we need to keep doing this? We need to. How the fuck do we need tools, bro? How? There's nothing more I can do. There's nothing more I can do. We could get up to 20, I suppose, but that seems very unnecessary. Are we up to? Oh, we're up to 1 mil already. That's awesome. I think letting our debt go up there was probably a good call. I think our GDP is gonna, yeah, you can already see the little starting to skyrocket. I think we can see week to week now. This starts going up. Yeah. Same thing with standard of living. Should get back up to 13.3 pretty darn quick. This is gonna be tough to deal with. I think we're gonna just start doing that to reduce our radicals. And I don't know what we do to fix this problem. Increase our law enforcement investment. Probably just lower our taxes even more for a bit. See what that does. Oh, and we can increase our government pay again. Oh, awesome. Finally. Okay. I think this is where we're going to end it, but let's get on Brazil. That added it. And I don't know where I want to add the next one. I can't actually see what we have right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, I want to take Ottoman territories. Alright, and maybe we just want to go a little bit longer to see if we can... Oh, no, we're not going to get up to 32 very quickly, I think. Wow. A Spanish alliance for an obligation. Oh, wait. You know what? I bet we could totally get an alliance for an obligation with France now. Yeah, that's what we want. I could maybe see this being okay. Like, I don't know. Spain is as strong as we are, sort of, you know? So 2 of us together. No, France is clearly the play. We want to offer an obligation to France to get these Austrian territories back. That's going to be the play. Fix our bureaucracy situation to increase our tax revenue. But honestly, this game went pretty well. We played not 10 years. We've played 11 years. I'm not sure. I think we only played 2 years in the last part. Anyway, I had fun making this. I hope you had fun watching this. I lost my ability to be articulate last half hour, but that's okay. Please just punch. Oh, and we've gone from the 80th least literate country on Earth, most literate country on Earth, to the 120th. That's pretty good. We did axe our standard of living with that debt increase that we did, but we're better than Russia. We're already almost above Austria. Prussia left us in the dust, but our GDP is going to go up above theirs, and our standard of living is going to go up above theirs next time. We're hopefully going to get this territory back from Austria and fully unite Italy next time. I think we'll keep playing the game. Like I said in the first part, I usually only play these games until like the 1880s, but that was fun. Hope you had fun watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye.